I spent my first 6 months as a manager trying to prove I deserved the job, and it almost destroyed my team.
When I got promoted to lead my team for the first time, I thought I needed to have all the answers. I was the technical expert, right? That's why they promoted me. So every time somebody brought me a problem, I'd jump in and solve it myself because I was kind of terrified that if I didn't, they'd realize I wasn't qualified to lead them. I was working loads of overtime, redoing people's work to make it basically perfect, and completely micromanaging everything. And I told myself, I was being thorough, being responsible, making sure that we didn't fail. But what I was really doing was making sure that if we did fail, nobody could say that it was because I wasn't good enough or that I didn't try hard enough. Then one day, one of my best people came to me and said something that changed everything for me. She said,
I know you're trying to make sure everything's perfect, but when you redo my work, it makes me feel like you don't trust me. And if you don't trust me, I don't really want to be here.
That hit me hard because I did trust her. The problem wasn't her capability. The problem was my fear. So I had to get honest with myself and with my team. I called a team meeting and I said something I never thought I'd say as a leader, at least not as a junior leader way back in the day. Here's what I told them. I'm still learning how to do this job. And I've been so worried about proving myself that I haven't been giving you the room to do your best work. That has to change now, but I need your help. And you know what happened? They didn't lose respect for me. They actually started helping me become a better leader. They leaned in. They helped me see my gaps. They helped me see where I was doing well and the things that I could do better. We created a great system together. Instead of solving every problem, I started asking questions like, what do you think we should do? What support do you need from me? I stopped trying to be the smartest person in the room, which is hard for me sometimes, and started trying to be the person who helped everyone else be smart. And I found a mentor, another leader who'd been through the same transition, who reminded me that feeling insecure doesn't mean that you're inadequate. It just means you're learning something new, because you're gonna be pretty crappy at doing new things for the first time. And I didn't realize that at the time, but we should all realize this thing. In fact, that's like the one takeaway you should really keep from this video. If you're trying something new for the first time, you're gonna be crappy at it. Just be okay with it. Embrace the challenge of it. So 6 months later, my team's performance was better than it had been before. And I was working normal hours. Not because I figured out how to do everything myself, because I finally figured out it wasn't my job to be the best at everything. My job was to create the environment where my team could work at their best. If you're a new leader struggling with this, you're not broken. You're just trying to succeed at something you've never been trained to do. The answer isn't working harder to prove yourself. It's building real capability by reading the best books, getting a mentor, and letting your team see you as a person who's just trying to learn, just like they are. So start this today. What's one question you could ask your team this week instead of giving them the answer? Share it below.